welcome. It's a pleasure indeed.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So is this a unique blend of... Tell me more about pilau.
Well, before we start, I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
What is your favorite pilau?
Honestly? Chicken, I'll be honest.
Chicken?
Yeah, I like beef. No. I can make our boss chicken pilau, but I think I prefer beef. I'll be honest. Yeah.
You prefer the beef?
If somebody make it really well, yeah, beef. But I make a mean chicken pilau, telling you, straight.
Wow, so then just now we have to taste your hand.
Say the word, say the word, say the word.
Next time we're having a cook-up, we'll invite you.
Call me now.
Nice.
But I love the name and welcome, because there's so much diversity to this, to what you all do. Tell me about the company, first of all, Pilau Media Limited. What is it really all about?
So what Pilau does is we help as many young entrepreneurs as possible. The reason for the name Pilau, first of all, is it's a mix of so many different services that we offer.
Right.
So when you come to Pilau, you are able to get your unique Pilau. That's why I ask you what you like. Because for some people, you may like Pilau one way or another.
True, that's true.
Yeah.
And as I said, once you give me a good pilau, I good.
Good.
So you all are not just people here media, but media also has a lot to do with communicating. And I love what you're doing here in terms, well, we're here today to promote entrepreneurship. Why is that so important to you all as an entity?
Well, let me start with me and my journey.
Sure.
Now, I started this as a teenager. To be honest with you, started it knowing that I want to do something, but I wasn't sure exactly how to achieve it. So let's fast forward now to age 32, and I've more or less figured out how to do it. And now I want to help young people do the same.
Right.
Hopefully give them a shortcut so they won't take as long as me. So.
And what makes this company different to others? I know we got an overview, but a little more like an arrow, like a more pinpoint. What makes you all different in terms of what you all offer?
What makes Pilau different is we care about our customers, where some people might just be after the money. If sometimes I have to make a small loss just to make sure your project happens, we do it.
Yeah.
And what kind of stuff you all have been involved in over the last, let's say, how many years?
Well, so far we've been championing e-commerce, to be honest with you, online business.
Right.
Because let me go back again to as a teen, I always thought that online business was the way to go. Now, back then, Trinidad wasn't really at that point yet. Facebook
Very
was
skeptical
now
about e-commerce, and
Facebook was now establishing itself. Amazon wasn't really a thing yet.
Right.
But I always knew that this thing called the internet, even though it was dial-up back then, there's something to it.
I want to just, and the reason why I really appreciate what you're doing here, and I'm sure young people appreciate it too, and we grew up in, and this is not knocking any particular government, and maybe Miss Rennie Brown can actually answer this one or take a jab at this one. We grew up in the era of what you call the P&M dream. Now again, and I want you to understand in the context of what I'm saying, because you know this is a political silly season, but this is where, this is the era that the term was coined back in the 70s and the 80s, whereby you go to school, you get 5 subjects, you get a good government job, you get a good house, and your life set. That has rapidly been changing, but there are some who are still stuck in that mold.
Yeah.
What will you say to everyone, including young and the not so young, that we need to have a mindset shift in terms of business mindset and entrepreneurship, and expanding, not putting God in a box, as I like to say? What would you say to expand on that point that is, that is bigger than just that 10 by 10 mindset?
Well, I was one of the beneficiaries from our Honorable Patrick Manning's vision. Free education, and go to university, you get a degree. I actually have my master's in business psychology. I was the youngest in my cohort to graduate with the highest GPA. So I thought that was a dream. I thought
and there's nothing wrong with that, per se.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nobody could take your education from you, and it's an empowering experience. But when you actually come out into the job market, it's different. They don't train you to deal with different discrepancies that you may face. For instance, sending out hundreds of resumes and not getting a call back, or financial advice, or just stress management, right? And through that, I decided to open my own business. So besides working with PayLow, I actually have my own business. And working with the company, I realized the importance of having that business. And Mr. Tittle and other pioneers in the company, they basically teach you how to grow your business in terms of e-commerce and all of these things. And one of the beautiful things about the company itself and driving this vision forward is we have something called the PayLow Mastermind. Recently we did some interviews and we realized that there are a lot of young people who have the qualifications, but they may be shy, they may need a little more development in certain areas. Right. So what we decided to do as a group is train them and help them to be job ready, help them to start their own businesses. And one of the things that we actually want to do in January is have a how to start your business series online through different media pages, where we just have a conversation like what we're doing right now.
So there's a cost to that, or that
No,
is
that is
free?
absolutely
Okay,
free.
wow,
Just
okay.
come on the Facebook page, Instagram page, and you just listen. It's live, so, and it will be recorded, so you could go back and look at the information, but we'll actually be teaching young people, old people, everybody, how to start your own business, how to fulfill your dreams, and also give a 10-year plan in terms of sustaining your business.
I think and the reason why I like what you said in terms of training individuals, coming out of school, university, wherever it may be, I think we're missing the point that everything is connected in one way or the other in this big global village that we're in.
Yep.
And I use it that whole quote unquote dream because globally every country culturally have that mindset one way or the other. You must do it this way to be a success. Now the thing is, when it comes to school, after that now who's passing on the baton? To train the individual when they come, because again, and that is where you mentioned stress management, because the schools don't teach you how to deal with stress and how to deal with disappointments, how to deal with being turned down 100 times, and that is where I guess you guys come in and others like yourselves who are providing such a service. Now I know you have something specific for this month in particular. What exactly is happening? What's in the pot, as you say, as it is? What is bubbling in the pot?
Okay, so we just entered a new year and a new decade. So because of what we've been doing in the past, we realized that now is the time to help as many businesses as possible. Now, our goal for this year is to help at least 10,000 businesses. And even if we have to do it for free, we'll do it for free. But the goal is 10,000 businesses. It could be something big and established. It could be, probably have a little idea here. You don't know what to do just yet. For example, let me give you a real life example here. Sure. She works for PayLow. Her dream is to start a fashion line for babies. Yeah. So our goal is to get her to the point where we could...
I know my wife is watching right now. She just had a newborn.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And I know she probably was waiting to take all your number.
So
you'll get it just now. Right, go ahead.
Yeah, so we'll take her from the idea to manufacturing it potentially in China and ship it worldwide.
Yep.
And there's no reason why you as a Trini local here can't sell worldwide. We have everything in place. You could accept credit cards from anybody across the world and get the logistics in place to get whatever it is, a onesie, for example, from China to someone in England.
And as you rightly said, we have the talents and we have the giftings right here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
And I am always about supporting local. And again, once they get the right start, we we always say like Trinidad and Tobago, when we're like a pebble skipping on water. Once we touch, there's this rippling effect wherever we go.
Of course.
So I was also seeing here a Valentine's Day package. What is that all about?
Ready.
Oh, good.
So,
Ready. All right.
So, Valentine's Day is where we share love with our loved ones, Parents actually celebrate Valentine's Day with their children, boyfriend, girlfriend. So we decided, instead of giving roses and all of the things that could depreciate in value, why not gift your loved one with something that could appreciate? So we have a Valentine's Day package where, say for instance, a boyfriend could give his girlfriend package to pay Lau to actually start her business. Say, for instance, if she wants to get a website done or anything like that, they could come to PLO and we'll get it done.
So just to stick up in this as a side note, so you will actually create or build websites as well for businesses as part of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And actually, the interesting thing is we do it for free.
Yes.
We build the web presence for you for free. We set it up where you could accept the payments from anyone worldwide, display products, for example, the same onesie people. Let's just say someone from anywhere in the world sees the onesie online, they could pay for it online. That money is now able to transfer to China, manufacture, ship out.
Wow.
For free.
There's a lot that you're doing. So here, as we have a few minutes still. So just break it down for me point by point. The building websites for free.
Free.
I just thought I would just kind of switch cameras there and just make the point that's done for free, right? But specifically, we have an idea of general, but building websites, what else can people look forward to?
So we specialize in the e-commerce,
Right, we have that.
the branding,
Right, we have
and hosting, because it's people's money we're dealing with. So we have to make sure to secure this website.
Right.
Again, we don't really call it our website. We only use it because, we're on air, but we actually call it our web solution. So when you come by PayLow, you're able to get everything your business needs to step forward into the digital age.
Amazing. Again, PayLow Magazine, tell us more about that. The PayLow Magazine, they said that came out about 3 years after, in 2010.
PayLow Magazine was also built to champion the small man, to be able to say, okay, you have something, you're a new model, a new designer, a new photographer, we would feature you and we will get you the publicity that you need.
Right.
Now, PayLow Magazine has been on hold for roughly about 2 years now, but we are relaunching it at the end of this year.
And that's online, that's also...
It's an online magazine, yeah.
Right. So what's, I just have a few minutes again, but they will be back on the program, I can guarantee you that. Because there's so much they have happening every month, so we're going to be tracking with them as they go along. But generally, where do you see this company 10, 15 years from now? What is your ultimate vision? Because from what I gather from both of you and others who may be involved in this whole company, is that you all are not short-sighted by challenges. No. You all have a vision, and clearly, even when people were skeptical of e-commerce and e-business and entrepreneurship, you mentioned when you were younger, you took that leap.
Yeah.
What is your long-term vision, Mr. Tittle, for this company?
So, within 10 to 15 years, the entire Caribbean should be online and hopefully as close to first world as possible. And we would like to help get that done.
Right.
Of course, the main driving force in any economy is the small businesses. And nobody really shows them love, to be honest with you. Let's be real.
I was going to ask that, do you believe, however, given what you just said, that there is a shift? Do you believe that there is a mind? Because you mentioned that this is a movement, and we entitled this today, Entrepreneurship A Movement.
Yeah.
And where there's a movement, if you go back to when they were in the wilderness, the Israelites, it was considered a movement because there was a shift taking place. Exactly. So do you believe that that shift is even greater now, or there's still a lot more work to be done to get people to understand it's not so much being against what we consider formal education, but it's just an extension of where we should be going?
Well, what I can say is a lot of young people now, they know they want to do something to make some extra income. Renee is one.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been working with so many of them. They may not be able to get a job, but they still need to live. So they may probably find something that they could sell online.
Right.
There are lots of Instagram pages, Facebook pages, groups being created now to sell these things. And what these young people need really is guidance on how to get it done and not spin top in mud like what I did for much over years.
Right. We have so many giftings that God would have given us, and sometimes the market that has been created doesn't really facilitate these giftings, and we need it in every area of life. As we close, what would you like to say, Ms. Brown, to those looking on to encourage them? They have a gifting, they have a desire, they have a passion, but they don't feel that, the climate is ripe enough for them. What would you say to them, given your experiences?
Given my experience as a student, a business owner, and even a business psychologist, I would tell everybody, not just the young persons, but everybody in our country and maybe all around the world, that success needs vision. And we need a society of visionaries. And I also want to let them know that success is not overnight.
Right.
It takes process, it takes time, but most importantly, it takes hard work. Now, reading different books, I've realized that there's no certain time to start a dream or a project. You just start and let everything flow, right? Seek proper guidance. Mentorship is very important. Seek mentorship from persons that already achieve the things that you want to achieve as an individual, and continue to educate yourself as well. Because yes, having your business is important and it is wonderful, but also being educated while having a business could propel your business 10 steps further.
Wonderful. Any closing remarks, Mr. Tittle, before we give the contact information and so forth?
So we have something big planned for March. Now, we will be back to talk about it. So I don't want to give out too much information, but be prepared for March.
Just it.
Yeah, be prepared for March.
It's a lot.
I hear waiting, all right, good. Just be prepared for March. Contact info, those who are out there listening and they would like help with their business, they have an idea for a business, they are the ones that will be here to give you some advice in all of those areas. Please go
So contact us via WhatsApp 354-9292, Instagram, Facebook at Pellau Media, Pellau Media. P-E-L-L-A. Remember the two L's. Pellau Media.
Again, contact one more time, the number?
354-9292.
All right, so it's 354-9292. Look out for them on Facebook, Pellau Media Limited, 354-9292. It was indeed a pleasure having you on the program. We will continue.
Thank you.
You know, this progress. I'm sure there are those out there who are looking forward to jumpstart their business ideas in something fruitful. And again, I have to organize this Pellau.
We're looking forward to it.
We organize.
We'll organize.